Hey guys, so it's Sunday morning, and we have the air conditioning guy is actually coming back at some point this morning to make a couple of adjustments. And the place that we're staying at right now, normally they used to have pastor and his wife come and do a service, which was really nice. We enjoyed it last time we stayed here, but they're not doing that right now. So we are just tuning in. We're going to watch an online service, and we will go from there.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. I'm going to be doing some laundry today, and I just wanted to note for you that here, for whatever reason, when we plug the washer and dryer into the outlet out on the post, like we normally do, it keeps, what would you say?
The breaker keeps tripping.
The breaker keeps tripping on it. So what happens when that happens for us, it's really an easy fix. We can our washer and dryer comes on a regular plug, so we can plug it in inside the camper. The only thing is, once you do that, then you're taking part of your 30 amps for your washer and dryer. Usually there are two plugs out on the post, and so we can use a separate plug and we still have all 30 amps. I think our washer, do you know how much?
About 11.
It uses about 11 amps for the washer and dryer, so it's not that much, and we can use it, have the air conditioning on, and still do a couple of things. But if I have it going, have the air conditioner on, and try to use the microwave, it will blow the breaker. So it's just something to let you know, like, you do have options with this washer and dryer, and you can certainly plug it in inside, which is what we're doing today. Everyone, it has been a very rainy and stormy morning here in Gulf Shores. We just had a lot of lightning and thunder again. So we were thinking of going, well, I'm not sure. We ended up doing 2 sermons. The air conditioner guy has not come yet, and I would assume that he's going to be delayed because of all this rain too, because how can he work? I mean, it was pouring. Yeah. So I think we're going to work out.
Yep.
We're going to have to kind of hang tight.
Yeah, I might give him a call here after a little bit just to see what his plan is, given the weather.
Yeah, because we were going to go maybe for a hike, and since it's actually cloudy, it's a little bit cooler. It's still super muggy, but at least the sun's not out, so we thought maybe we'd go for a hike and look for some gators.
Yeah, see what we can find.
But then the lightning and thunder was so bad. I mean, literally, like, shaking the camper. So,
yeah.
I don't know how much we want to be out in that either.
We'll let that pass.
All right.
Which I think it's supposed to. I mean, this afternoon, I think it's going to be just more cloudy, and we'll be able to get out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what it's looking like. Little rainy in Gulf Shores. Well, it's 11:30, and it is still raining. Okay, I'm happy to report that it is still cloudy, which is kind of nice because actually the sun is behind the clouds, so it's not as hot. But it has stopped pretty much raining, and we haven't heard any thunder or lightning in a while. So that means we can look for an alligator.
Let the search begin.
Chris loves when I talk him into this kind of stuff. I actually am one of those people that I don't even know that we exist as a group, but I like to think that there are others like me who actually always root for and like to see the predator. So
That's true.
I am, if I'm in alligator country, yeah, I want to see some alligators. Even though I've seen them before, it doesn't matter. I still want to see them. So we're going to go to a place, a trail that we had visited in February while we were here. And it's a really nice trail. It goes out to a big lake area, and then it goes onto the beach as well. One of the nice things about Gulf Shores is you can have, like, right downtown, there's a nice public beach where there are a lot of people, which you'll see footage of, in our filming, but also there are a lot of other beaches that are much more remote around here. So if you're into that kind of thing, and if you want to check out, the swamp kind of areas, and it's really, really cool. So that's where we're headed right now, and hopefully we'll see some alligators. You can see a little bit of the drive here. Here is the Intercoastal Waterway coming up here. We're gonna cross it on this bridge. Please excuse all the bugs. We're just in that part of the country, and that's just the way it is on the windshield. So here we go. Lovely, right? And a lot of times you do see boats out there. This morning's been a little, you know, nuts with all the thunderstorms, so I'm sure that's why we don't right now. A little bit farther down the same road, if we kept going straight here, it would take you directly to the main public beach. It's maybe, what, another mile?
No, not even.
Not even another mile. It takes you to the main public beach and Gulf Shores right out there. We're gonna turn right to go to our trail, which is also, if you just follow the signs, it's towards Fort Morgan. So we're going out to this side, and you can see there are also signs for the Mobile Bay Ferry. Now, Mobile Bay and Fort Morgan and also the ferry there, we did all of that back in February, so I don't think we're going to get to do it this week, but we did take video of that, so you can look for that in our other videos on our YouTube channel, or also find that post on our blog as well. That information's there for you, but it's actually a really great thing to do. You can check out Fort Morgan, which is a Civil War fort, and it has some significance in the Civil War when the Union Army fleet, the naval fleet, I guess you would say, came through to take Mobile. And so that was really interesting, but also the ferry there takes you over to Dauphin Island, and Dauphin Island is really cool. There are beaches there as well. You can take your vehicle over with you if you want, or you can walk, you know, just go on as just walkers and get to see quite a bit of the spots right on the island from the ferry. That's what we did, and yeah, it's just a really neat island. They also have the estuarium there, and that was really neat and worth it. Very family friendly, but also had a lot of information. What I like about it is it's not just information about like the ocean in general. It was very localized information, so you learn all about the bay, which for people like us who didn't grow up in the South, it's really, really interesting. And we didn't grow up on water. We had the Susquehanna River. That was it. So we didn't have all this water around. So it's really interesting to learn the different phases, just even in the water getting to the bay, what the bay ecosystem is like, and then the Gulf ecosystem as well. So that's definitely something that you want to do, but we did it before, so you can look at those posts and videos if you'd like. Uh-oh.
Here comes the rain. Again.
It is pouring. We're going to persevere, though. We're going to get out there. Yep.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we are. Right. We're going for it.
Cold.
It's so warm that I actually love a warm rain. But, yeah, we'll see. Hopefully it'll lessen, but we're going to get after it here. Okay, now we're getting deep here in the swamp areas. What we did was, it's the Bon Secours Wildlife Refuge. I'm not sure that I'm pronouncing that right. That's obviously French, and listen, I can do Pennsylvania Dutch, but I cannot do French, alright? But, so it's a Bon Secours area. The actual trail, if you go just past the Pine Beach Trail, that trail will take you to the same place, but we're going to go a little bit different to an area that's much more water, since we are looking for alligators. So right past the Pine Beach Trail, you turn on left onto Mobile Street. And we're going to come down here, and you'll see there'll be a parking area coming up. Here it is, the Gator Lake Trail parking area.
Sounds promising.
That does sound promising. That's why I wanted to come here. Gator Lake. Like I said, you can do the Pine Beach Trail as well, and it's a beautiful walk kind of through the woods to the lake, but the Gator Lake Trail has more water along the side, so I think it'll be better for spotting gators. Here's a look at the trail map. So you can see, we did the Jeff Friend Trail last year too, and that was a really nice one, and there's like a planked boardwalk area here. It's just a really nice short trail. This, you can do the whole thing. I forget how long it is, but I want to say it's like probably 5 miles, something like that. I mean, it's all flat though down here, so it's not nearly as difficult. Pine Beach is the one that we went past, and then we turned left on Mobile Street, came down, and we're going to do the Gator Lake. And see what I mean, how you walk along the water more than you do at the Pine Beach. But this is also a very lovely trail, and from any of these you can come down and go all the way to the beach. In the winter, people were hunting shells here. So there you go. They have a nice map here too of the greater area. So from where we stay, like our RV parks, probably I guess a little bit back here maybe. Come down.
It's back in here.
Back there, that's kind of what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, like back right in there. Come down. Come across.
That dark area is probably Bon Secours.
Yeah, that right there.
Yeah.
But there you see Fort Morgan's at the tip here, and you can take the ferry over to Dauphin Island. And here's Mobile up here. Ooh, what you doing?
Putting on the bug spray.
Bug spray, good idea. Yes, I make my own bug spray. I will share that recipe with you. It's just essential oils. It's great for your skin, and it's also non-toxic.
Doesn't smell bad.
It does not smell bad, but it smells bad enough to keep bugs away. I'm not going to pretend, though, that I don't know if it works in a swamp. I'm not claiming that at all. I can absolutely tell you for sure that in Pennsylvania, we definitely found it to help and keep bugs off of us. In the swamp, there are no guarantees, but that's what we have, and I'll share that recipe with you. We came up to the lookout. We're gonna take a break here, try to cool down a little bit. Even though it's not sunny, I mean, we're just sweating profusely. It's like walking in a sauna, basically, where like the heat builds from within. So we're gonna take a break here, drink some water. They do have a sign. We're gonna get the binoculars out and see if we see anything. I don't know that we will, though. That's okay. Here's a sign. Oh, it was a kingfisher we saw. That's kind of cool. No gators today, so we're calling it, but we did get to see a lot of birds and a whole lot of fish jumping. There you can see a big osprey nest. Hey, well, the truck never did look so good.
Yeah, wow, talking about a welcome sight. You may think that there was a downpour, but that's just sweat. Yeah, we did ourselves in a little bit there. That was a good hike.
I think it was like 1.25 miles there and then 1.25 miles back. So not a far distance, but wow, does this heat, I mean, it's so interesting. I mean, it doesn't even, the sun's not even out, and yet it's like a slow build when the sun's not out, you know? But I would never try that. I wouldn't try. Actually, I don't even think I'd try hiking anywhere here during the when the sun's out. It's just too hot.
Time from like 10 to 7 is probably not good.
Yeah.
Hiking time.
So we just did it because it was gray. So yeah, it was a good hike for a gray day. So if you get one of those, give it a try. The Wildlife Refuge here at Bon Secours also has a visitor center. So today's Sunday, so my guess is that it's closed today. We're not going to stop, but that is something that you could probably do. It's a refuge office. We just past it. So if you come this way, you might want to check that out. Also, we did really good bug-wise. We did not get a single mosquito bite, but there were these little, I don't even know what they are. They're some kind of like fly thing, but they were light in color, right?
Yeah, like a light brown.
Like a light brownish color. And they were really kind of pesky in the more scrub area. They weren't so much around the lake or when we were up near like the overlook thing, but in the scrub area they were definitely there. So we killed a bunch of those just because they just wouldn't leave us alone. Okay, so we decided to just hit the pool. So we got changed, and I threw our clothes right into the washer and dryer because it was the load was finished. So I took the rest of the sheets out and threw it right in there because they were just like soaking wet. Ugh. But anyway, there are a bunch of other people at the pool, so I wasn't gonna film there, but I will get a picture of it and show it to you at some point here. Okay, well, we really enjoyed our swim, and we ended up having the place to ourselves. There were a bunch of kids there, but then they ended up leaving, so it was really nice. And then it rained again, and we're back and cleaned up, and I just made dinner. So tonight for dinner we have, these are actually, whoops, this plate I kind of have done. This is a lamb burger, the potato salad that I made, just finishing that off, and some cucumber slices. So lamb's kind of nice every once in a while to change up your meat, and we actually both really like lamb burgers. They're just like, you know, a little change from the regular ground beef. Okay, as you can see, I have all of our towels hanging everywhere because I washed a whole bunch of them today, and we are getting ready to call it a night. It's just about 10 o'clock. So we will see you tomorrow.
Remove